In any close relationship, whether it's with a partner, spouse, or friend, unpleasant moments are inevitable. Arguments, misunderstandings, or feelings of dissatisfaction often trigger a strong psychological response known as psychological stress. This stress can manifest as anxiety, anger, disappointment, or even a sense of helplessness. If left unchecked, these emotional swings can have long-term effects on our mental health. But what exactly is emotional psychological stress, and how should we respond when it arises? First, let's explore the concept of psychological stress. Psychological stress refers to the physical and emotional responses we experience when facing threats, challenges, or unpredictable events. In relationships, stress is often triggered by disagreements or dissatisfaction, activating our stress response system and causing emotional imbalance. Psychologist Hans Selye's stress theory suggests that we go through 3 phases when facing stress: alarm, resistance, and exhaustion. During conflicts, many of us enter the alarm phase, where emotions are heightened, directly affecting how we deal with the situation. As philosopher Nietzsche once said, it's not the event itself that harms us, but how we interpret it. In relationships, it's not always the conflict itself that's the biggest problem, it's how we perceive and react to it. Emotional stress often stems from misunderstandings, misinterpretations, or uncertainties about the future. When we feel attacked, ignored, or misunderstood, negative emotions can intensify, amplifying our psychological stress. So, how can we avoid letting these emotions build up? The key is learning to recognize the early signs of stress. Have you noticed that your breathing quickens, your heart races, or your palms get sweaty during an argument? These are typical physiological stress responses. Psychologists point out that emotional conflicts often activate our fight or flight response, making us defensive or even aggressive. At this moment, staying calm and self-aware is crucial. Ask yourself, is my reaction based on reality, or am I overinterpreting the situation? By questioning ourselves in this way, we can avoid emotional overreactions and prevent unnecessary stress. In any relationship, the support and understanding of both partners are essential. When you or your partner experience emotional stress, open communication is key. Many people, when faced with emotional conflict, tend to avoid the issue, resorting to silent treatment or distancing themselves. But this only worsens the stress response. Instead, opening up and expressing feelings honestly is vital to resolving conflicts. As psychologist Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs suggests, safety and belonging are fundamental emotional needs. By creating a safe space for dialogue during conflicts, we can effectively reduce psychological stress. Meditation is also a powerful tool for managing emotional stress. Through meditation, we can calm our minds and distance ourselves from emotional turmoil. When you feel overwhelmed or emotionally drained during a conflict, find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Meditation not only alleviates stress, but also helps you regain mental clarity, enabling you to face the problem with a more rational perspective. In addition, selecting the right background music can help you find emotional balance while dealing with conflict. Try listening to Sweet Miso Radio's meditation music. Its relaxed melodies might bring a sense of calm to your mind. Have you ever noticed how music can lift your mood when you're feeling down or anxious? The power of music lies in its ability to transport us away from our emotions and into a more peaceful state. Of course, the most important aspect of managing emotional stress in relationships is cultivating a positive mindset. Every relationship has conflicts, but conflicts don't necessarily mean the end of the relationship. Instead, they offer opportunities for growth and learning. Through conflict, we better understand each other's needs and boundaries, which ultimately strengthens the bond. As Nietzsche also said, "What doesn't kill us makes us stronger." While emotional stress may cause pain, it also offers a chance for growth. What if stress has already taken hold? How do you help yourself recover? First, accept your emotions. Stress is a natural physiological response, and there's no need to criticize yourself for feeling it. Next, practice deep breathing to help regulate your heartbeat and calm your body. Additionally, writing in a journal or talking to a trusted friend can help release pent-up emotions and prevent them from escalating. Lastly, give yourself time and space to let the anxiety pass. There's no rush to solve everything immediately. Preventing emotional stress from building up in relationships requires timely conflict resolution. If you sense that emotions are getting out of hand, pause and give each other space to cool down, avoiding the escalation of the situation. Then, once you've both had time to reflect, come together and communicate openly to address the root of the conflict and find a solution. Have you ever felt powerless or out of control during an emotional conflict? Have you ever felt that the gap between you and your partner was too wide to bridge? If so, try adjusting your mindset the next time conflict arises. Approach it with calmness and a willingness to communicate. You might be surprised by the outcome. And as you work through stress, consider listening to Sweet Miso Radio's meditation music for a little added serenity and inspiration. In life, we can't avoid the bumps and tensions that come with close relationships, but we can choose how we respond. By cultivating a positive mindset and learning to manage emotional stress, we can resolve conflicts more effectively, and in doing so, create more harmony and balance in both our relationships and our lives.